The late afternoon sun painted the city in hues of gold, and the streets buzzed with people chasing the last moments of their busy day. On the corner of the park, beneath a weathered oak tree, sat a man in worn clothes. His shirt had faint stains from years of use, and his shoes had seen better days. His hands rested on a suitcase, small and faded, yet handled with unusual care. To anyone passing by, he looked like another weary soul who had lost his way. A few feet away, a black luxury car glided to a stop. Out stepped a woman dressed in designer heels and carrying a purse worth more than some people's monthly rent. Her name was Clara. She was known for her success and her sharp tongue. As she strutted past the bench, her eyes caught the man quietly resting there. She wrinkled her nose, whispering, "People like this shouldn't be allowed here. It ruins the view." Her assistant, a young woman named Amanda, looked uncomfortable. "Maybe he's just tired, ma'am," she said softly. Clara scoffed. "Tired? He's probably lazy. Watch this." With a cruel smirk, she opened a takeout box from her car, leftovers from an expensive restaurant, and, without a moment's hesitation, tossed it toward the man. The sauce splattered across his shirt and face. "There you go," she mocked. "Dinner's on me." Amanda froze in disbelief. The man didn't respond with anger. He simply took a handkerchief from his pocket and began to wipe his face. There was no hatred in his eyes, only sadness. "Ma'am, that wasn't right," Amanda said quietly. "He didn't do anything to deserve that." "Oh, please, don't waste your sympathy. The world isn't kind, Amanda. You'll learn that someday." But Amanda's heart ached. As Clara walked toward a nearby store, Amanda turned back. She knelt beside the man, offering him a tissue and a gentle smile. "I'm so sorry about that. Please, wait here. I'll be right back." She ran to a nearby cafe and bought him a fresh, warm meal and a cup of coffee with her own money. When she returned, she placed the food in front of him. "It's not much," she said softly, "but I hope it helps." The man's eyes glistened. "Thank you," he whispered. "You didn't have to." "I wanted to," she replied. "Kindness doesn't need a reason." As Amanda stood up to leave, Clara returned, holding a shopping bag and sipping an expensive drink. "You actually bought him food?" she laughed. "You're too soft. That's why you'll never get ahead in life." Amanda didn't respond. She simply smiled faintly and walked back toward the office building across the street. The man watched her go, his expression unreadable. Before we continue, click subscribe and let me know in the comments where you're watching from, because tomorrow I will be giving you another story just as interesting as this one. Now, let us continue. Moments later, Clara gasped. "Where's my car?" she shouted. The parking spot where her luxury vehicle had been was now empty. A tow truck was pulling away at the corner, her car in tow. Fuming, she turned to the man on the bench. "Did you see what happened?" she demanded. He stood up calmly, brushing off his shirt. "Yes," he said, "I had it removed." "What?" she snapped. "Who do you think you are?" The man smiled, calm, steady, and confident. "I'm Richard Warren. I own this entire block, the bench, the park, the office buildings, everything you see around here." He paused, meeting her stunned gaze. "And I also own the towing company that just took your car. It was parked illegally." Clara's face turned pale. Her arrogance dissolved instantly into shame. I didn't know," she stammered. I thought you were beneath me," he finished gently. "That's often the mistake people make." Amanda, who had seen the commotion from across the street, hurried back. "Sir, is everything all right?" she asked, still unaware of who he really was. Richard turned to her with a warm smile. "Everything's perfect now, Amanda. You have a kind heart. Years ago, you saved my son when he collapsed near your cafe. I never forgot your face. Today, you reminded me again that compassion is the rarest form of strength." Amanda gasped, tears filling her eyes. "You remember that?" "I do," he said, and I believe people like you deserve more than words." He handed her an envelope. "From next week, you'll be the new general manager of this property. I trust you'll continue spreading kindness wherever you go." Clara stood frozen, speechless, as Amanda covered her mouth in disbelief. "Sir, thank you," she whispered. Richard smiled. "Never thank someone for recognizing goodness. It's what the world needs most." As he walked away, the sun dipped below the skyline, casting a warm glow over the park. Amanda helped Clara pick up the empty food box, and for the first time, the proud woman's eyes softened. Perhaps money wasn't the greatest measure of worth after all, because in the end, it wasn't wealth, looks, or status that changed the day. It was kindness, and kindness, when shared, always finds its way home. Comment yes and leave a heart if you agree.